Welcome into episode 5 of the last and first war. We are here in Langchu 100 years ago on our next mission of Dreamseeker, set by Layla, the goddess of Mars according to Vita. We hear about the 10 Shus War and looking for a pass. Like we have to sign up, but we are looking for a pass that allows us to go to the city of Ruimu, and where already Teresa and Durandal are waiting for us. So that will be our next goal. If it isn't so late, there would be a lot going on here.
兜了这么大一个圈子，最后不还是回到琥珀街了吗？
After everything we have done, we still find ourselves back on Amber Streets. Yep, every episode there will be at least one time there where we go on Amber Streets back.
石树战争时期的琥珀街，意外的还挺有氛围。
This place actually has a great vibe during the 10 Shus War.
你还懂氛围？真的吗？在模拟前辈们战斗场景的训练中，你可是每次都第一个闹着要迅速通关退场的，明明是难得的氛围啊。
And now you're talking about great vibe? Every time we train in a simulation of our senpai's battles, you always insist on clearing them in record time. You didn't seem to appreciate the great vibe then.
那个，我一直认为，令人感到愉快与怀念的场合才能被称为拥有氛围感。对不起，克拉丽，我对所谓衰败颓废的美学实在……
Well, in my book, only pleasure that makes me feel nostalgic and happy can qualify as having great vibe. I'm sorry, Coralie, but I just don't get this aesthetic of decay and decline.
是吗？还真是赫利亚式一板一眼，丝毫不令人感到意外的品味。
Is that so? Ah, classic Helia. So strict and rigid. Can't say I'm surprised.
不过我期待的其实是，诸如热爱训练的赫利亚出于某种令人惊讶的理由不想训练，这样有冲击力的答案。
I was hoping you would say something like, I love training, but for some shocking reason, I don't want to anymore.
让你失望还真是对不起啊。
Sorry to disappoint you.
四处找找有用的信息吧。
We should look around for useful info.
大家要跟上啊！
10 Shus War entry all in one. Introduction. Wealth, fame, power. Do you want everything in this world? Come here if you want it. What awaits you in the world-renowned event, the 10 Shus War? The qualifiers will receive their coveted ticket to Rimu and can even bring their family and friends along. The last shoe standing. Small print. Knight candidate. That wins the knight's crown will immediately ascend to sainthood and achieve immortality as the god knights. The eligible rules for the 33rd 10 Shus War are as follows. All interested individuals in Langchu are eligible for entry. I'm asking myself, why do you let everyone compete in the war? Contestants must compete alone, without sharing their spot with the family or organization members. Each contestant will be issued a Jade plaque, that's what we need, that symbolizes eligibility. A contestant is only deemed as sure when they have qualified. A limited number of Jade plaques will be issued on a first come, first serve basis by the organizer Litost in Langchu. The basic rules for the 10 Shus War qualified are as follow. contestant with Jade Plaque will be admitted to the venue in the orderly meta. Jade Plaques will then automatically bind to their owners as their sole identifier. During the qualifier, the user of all external objects that have been submitted and verified by the organization is allowed. During the qualifier, the use of any unidentified external object will pause the match for the organizer to evaluate. 5 pauses are permitted in each match, with no less than 1 minute between each pause. Forfeiting or admitting defeat will cause the bound Jade Plaque to shatter. Referees are not the sole arbiter of the field. The contestants have the supreme right to terminate their match. The right and preferential treatment provided by the qualifiers are as follows. Contestants who win the 10 Shus War qualified will be granted the right to travel to Rimu. Such contestants and their relatives will enjoy the right of residence in Rimu, the city where we never hear about in the last 4 chapters. Contestants who win the 10 Shus War qualifiers will travel to Rimu to compete in the finals. Such contestants are allowed to bring along 2 individuals as most for company. Yeah, we only need 1, and then +2 makes 3. Warning, please note that no person will be held responsible for the personal safety of contestants during the 10 Shus War. Disclaimer, the organizer reserves the right of final interpretation of the 10 Shus War.
跑起来了！资料处，资料处，啊，有了，第33届实数战争相关，这里写着呢。
Achieves. Oh, here we go. Something about the 33rd 10 Shus War. What's written here? Huh?
这资料册上的图案是
This pattern on the book.
我不会记错，我在希娜衣服上看到过相同的纹样，没想到兜兜转转，又在这里出现了希娜的线索。
I'm positive I have seen this pattern on Senna's outfit before. I never thought that after all this searching, this is where I will find another clue about Senna.
果然，这个系统背后的秘密和希娜息息相关，甚至
The secret hidden in this system is definitely tied to Senna. Maybe even
从之前体会到的蕾耶拉的记忆和情感来看，他也在寻找着一个已经消失了的人。
judging from the memories and emotions I experienced from Layla earlier, it seems she's also searching for someone who is already gone.
或许蕾耶拉和我有着相同的愿望。
Could it be that Layla and I share the same wish? After you didn't find anything useful, you go to the place?
今天看起来已经过了报名时间。
Looks like today registration time has passed.
明明椅子都还温着呢，真是的，就这么想下班。
The chair's still warm, for crying out loud. Are they that eager to clock out?
没办法，我们明天再来看看吧。
Nothing we can do about it. We will have to come back tomorrow. The next day at Langchu. Oh!
喂，站住！那是我
Hey,
的玉
stop!
牌。
That's my Jade Plague.
斯卡德叔，
Is that Uncle? I mean, Scudder?
好累，
I'm exhausted. Oh, Scudder, best man.
不行，跑不动了，不动了。
Can't run any further. Man, he is also still old. They didn't even change after 100 years at all.
他还有这样狼狈的时刻。
I didn't know he was capable of being so pathetic.
也算相识一场，帮帮他吧。
Well, for old timer's sakes, let's give him a hand.
为什么我们永远在追着多尼格
Why
尔
are
跑
we
呢？
always chasing after Dornigo?
或许多尼格尔也想知道。
That's something Dornigo might want to know too. Also, it was like white haired Dornigo.
那是
No. Ah, God, okay, let's fight. Yeah.
我们上。
到你啦，色雀奶奶。哎，这儿
Kinda weird
闪闪。
getting reminded that
影子怪物！
an idea is still all the time with us in gameplay. Like,
糟糕，
what's up?
纵千雷相鸣，
When those
亦难辞其咎。唯愿其时未晚。
don't have his hood
是
on.
利托斯特。
Is that Litost? Oh, look at him. He does look young.
利托斯特先生，谢谢你救了我。
Mr. Litost, thank you for saving me. Oh my god, this Sakata still has a different voice tone. That's definitely.
回去吧。
Go back now.
好，可我的玉牌，
Okay, but what about my Jade Plaque?
那毫无意义。
It's meaningless.
面对寥寥影怪，亦心生畏惧。遑论实数战争上可怖千百倍的竞争者。
If you are scared of a few shadow monsters, how do you handle opponents in the Shus War? They are 100 times more frightening than those critters.
我听说那些影子怪物会吃人，但实兽战争只是比试啊。如果无法坚持，那就认输好了。我都认输了，对方总不能赶尽杀绝吧？应该没有生命危险啊。
I hear that the shadow monster devour humans, but the Shus War is just a contest. If you feel you are in over your head, can't you tap out? They wouldn't actually kill me, wouldn't they? My life should not be in danger or anything.
刀剑无眼，你的想法未免过于天真。既贪生畏死，又何故执着？
In the heat of battle, anything can happen. Your naivety is risible. If death inspires fear in you, why even bother?
我没有害怕，我
I'm not afraid. I just...
如果能在实兽战争中名列前茅，我就可以保留玉牌，正式获得兽的力量，变得真正强大起来，甚至有能力为狼丘做些什么。
If I perform well in the Shus War, I will get to keep my Jade Plague, officially gain the power of Shus, and become truly strong. I should even do something meaningful for Langchu.
我为了这次的实兽战争准备了很久，从来不敢松懈。以后，不，下次我一定不会害怕这些影怪了。
I have been preparing a long time for this. Never once have I been lax in my duties. In the future, no. Next time, I won't be afraid of those shadow monsters. Don't worry. I bet, I guarantee you won't.
为术之人，纵身如星辰陨灭，亦不改其志。未曾了悟死亡，亦不惧能力。你为何认定能在这场生死博弈中成为术？
Those who wield the power of Shus brave their fate without wavering, even in the face of death. Without understanding death, this will forever be out of your reach. Why amidst this life and death struggle, do you believe you can prevail and become a Shu?
斯卡德，你根本没有术的天资，你的所有努力都不过是在证明这一点。至于原因，你比任何人都心知肚明。
Skada, you're no such material. All your efforts have only serve to highlight that further. As for why, you ought to know better than anyone.
等等，难道利托斯特先生认为没有天资之人无论如何努力都是毫无意义吗？即使他们每天都在努力尝试改变自己。
Wait a minute, are you saying that without a natural gift, no amount of diligence amounts to anything? Even if someone is trying their hardest to change themselves every day?
他们大可用改变自己进行一番自我满足的安慰，但可惜的是，偏偏有些庸常之人习惯将自己和那些天赋异禀之人相比，坚信努力就能弥平天堑沟壑。
They can conform themselves in the concert of self-improvement, but unfortunately individuals who are unremarkable often insist of comparing themselves to those with extraordinary talents. They mistakenly believe that a bit of elbow grease can bridge that gap.
凡事都没有定论，你口中的庸常之人，未必不能做到不同于那些天才的成绩。
Nothing is set in stone. Those unremarkable people, as you call them, might achieve something different from their prodigies.
如果还没开始就随便断定结局，那廊丘根本没必要举行实数战争，直接算战力比大小不是更方便吗？
If you know the outcome before the event even starts, then Langshu should not even bother with the 10 Shus War. Why not just measure combat strengths and compare power levels? Wouldn't that be easier?
没错，比试就是充满意外情况。从概率上看，斯卡德也可能签运不错，或许只需要战胜和自己差不多能力的人，就能得到想要的名次。
That's right. Competition are full of surprises. There's always the chance that Sakata could get lucky. Maybe he will only need to beat people on his level to secure the rank he wants.
而且，既然他已经报名，是否退赛、何时退赛，也应该交给斯卡德自己决定。如果此时替他做选择，无视他的意愿与过去的努力，才是显而易见的残忍。
Besides, since he's already signed up, whether or when he withdraws should be up to him. For us to make that choice on his behalf while ignoring his determination and past efforts would be really cruelly.
那他只能清楚地认识到，永远比不上旁人的天资，毫无意义的努力，远比身上的伤口要痛苦得多。
Then he will just have to face the harsh reality. No matter how hard he tries, he will never match the natural talent others possess. That kind of effort is an exercise in futility, and far more painful than any wound. Yeah, Litost right now is not very likable. The young man seems shaken by such a grim prospect and remains silent under everyone's gaze. And then,
利托斯特先生，
Mr. Litost.
哦，
He dragged his heavy steps towards Litost, slowly reaching out his hand.
即使如此，也该让我证明，庸常之人究竟能做到什么。
Even so, I need to prove what an ordinary person can achieve.
好自为之。
Suit yourself then. The young man clenched the jade plaque tightly in his hand, nodded to everyone, quickly disappeared from sight.
你在试探他，你从一开始就打算把玉牌还给他，你只是想激发他的斗志。
You are testing him. You planned to give him the plague back all along, but you just want to light a fire underneath him. Is this how Litost War looks? Okay, in the like his model is way too pale, right?
作为大赛主办方，这是否是一种过度干预？
As the event organizer, isn't that approach a bit too hands-on?
那么这位聪明的女士和你的同伴，诸位又是为何而来？总不会只是想要就观念的高下争执一番。
Well, if it isn't the clever lady and her companions, what brings you all here? I highly doubt it's simply about a debate.
我们也想报名时数战争。
You want to sign up for the Shus War?
为时已晚。
You are too late.
为什么？刚才与隐怪的战斗已经证明了我们的实力，我们绝不是你口中的贪生怕死之人。从成为一名战士起，我就做好了随时为任务胜利付出一切的觉悟。
Why? Our fight with the shadow monsters proved that we have what it takes. We are no cowards, despite your claims. Even since I became a warrior, I have been ready to do everything to win.
笨蛋赫利亚，不要每次都说这种傻话。
Oh, Helia, that sounds stupid even from you.
哦，
Oh, really? He did not respond right away, seemingly assessing the girl's strength, which made her grow increasingly impatient.
我会向你证明。
I will prove it to you.
何必如此紧张？时数战争激流至今，既非善举，亦非罪愆。
No need to get so worked up. The Shus War was lingered on until now. It's neither a noble cause, nor an atrocity.
虽然玉牌已经发放完毕，不过，既然诸位决意参加，倒是尚存一丝机会。
Although the Jade Plaques have all been handed out, since you are so determined to join, there's still a slim chance.
难道我们也要？
Wait, doesn't mean we have to? Later on the...
看我的玉牌，多帅呀
Check out my Jade Plague, isn't it cool?
真的要这么做吗？
Are they really
如
doing
果他
this?
愿意把玉牌转让给我们，最好
It
不
would be
过。
great if he was willing to hand it over to us. Okay, someone is like trading the Jade Plagues. That kind of makes sense. Wait, this is like free for all, man. There's like really no rules for petitions. Youth?
吓我一跳。有什么事儿吗？
Oh, you gave me quite a start. What's up?
我们想，
We want
要你手上的玉牌。
your Jade Plague.
哈？我排了半天队，怎么可能拱手让人？
I stood in line for ages to get this. No way I'm giving it up.
去瑞木可是我的梦想，想要没门儿。
Going to Rymu in my dreams. And now you want it? A fat chance. Okay, that's so a mini game from the Vita mini game. I guess let's do like 2 here.
行吧，你说的好像有点道理。
Alright. You made a good point.
哼，凭你也想蒙我？
I think you can fool me that easily? Okay. There's no way.
行吧，你说的好像有点道理。
Oh, you make a good point. Okay, we have to use the forceful. We were really unlucky. But we actually need to do the battle then.
闪电就位。
And there was no way for us to get this through.
哎呦，饶命饶命！
SMS, it's yours. Take it, take it. Wait, it looks just like the... Okay, I really have an idea what it is.
哦，这就是玉牌。看来以我们的实力，赢下预选赛应该没有问题。
It's like from one of the trailers or one of the cinematics had this symbol, like this stuff, this plague. Yeah, so this is the Jade plague. With our strength, winning the preliminaries ought to be a walk in the park.
总觉得良心有点痛。
I don't know. I feel a little guilty.
哎呀，我们是凭实力说服的他，他是自愿让给我们的。
Ah, come on. That was all about Bart. We convinced him and he gave it to us willingly.
不过，只有一个参赛名额，风险还是有点大。我们最好再拿到一个玉牌。我和克拉丽都参赛的话，会更保险。
It's still a bit risky if we only have one spot in the competition, though. It would be safer if we could get one more plague, so Coralie and I could both compete.
喂，你这是不相信我，还是不相信你自己？
Hey, are you doubting me or doubting yourself?
我都很相信。说到底，只要抱着以生命为代价的觉悟去战斗。
I believe in both of us. In the end, as long as we are prepared to put our lives on the line.
不许说那种话。
Don't say things like that.
你可能已经不记得了，有一次模拟训练中你意外受伤，昏迷了整整2天。
Oh my god, this is very cute. You might not remember, but there was a sim battle when you got injured and were out of cold for 2 whole days.
怎么会不记得？我还记得睁开眼后，你对我说的第一句话是：“嚯，笨蛋赫利亚，你也想用装睡的方式逃过写报告吗？那招已经被我用了太多次了。”
Okay, Helia's impression of Coralie was on spot. How could I forget? I remember that first thing you said to me when I opened my eyes. Silly Helia. Pretending to sleep to get out of writing reports, huh? I have pulled that trick too many times myself.
但我可能没有对你讲过，看着昏迷不醒的你的时候，我的心情是怎样。
But I don't think I have ever told you how I felt when I was watching you lying there unconscious.
你也清楚，任务中存在各种各样的风险，我们在任何时间都必须保持警惕，随时准备。
You know that missions come with all kinds of risk. We always have to stay alert to be ready at any moments too.
随时准备牺牲自己，来换取任务成果吗？
To sacrifice ourselves if it ensures the mission is a success?
那时候，我没有像老师们一样坐立不安，我只是坐在你的床前，莫名其妙地想起来绮罗老师讲给我们的故事。
Back then, I wasn't pacing around like the instructors. I remained firmly planted by your bed. And for some reason, I kept thinking about the stories Miss Kira used to tell us.
难道是
Could it be?
不是指偶像培训，是第2次崩坏时的雪狼小队。在那次战斗中，绮罗老师的队友纷纷离他远去，只留下他一个人，承受着没有尽头的孤独。
No, not the idle training stuff. I'm talking about Squad Snowwolf during the second eruption. In that battle, all of Miss Kira's teammates were taken from her, leaving her in an endless state of solitude.
他讲了许多梦想和希望的话题，却从没有跟我们描述过他当时遭受的痛苦。
She would always speak at length about dreams and hopes, but never a word about the pain she endured.
如果一个人独自跨越了时间，却离自己珍视的同伴、家人越来越远，他会怎样？
If after crossing such a length expanse of time alone, one comes to find they are only drifted further from their friends and loved one, what does it do to them?
克拉丽？
没什么，
Nothing. This is way too serious and Sad for Coralie.
总之，赢下比赛的办法有很多种，我们不需要把以生命为代价挂在嘴边。
Anyway, there are plenty of ways to win this competition. We don't need to keep ballaballing the point of us putting our lives on the line.
好，我答应你。原来有一个正经又喜欢说教的搭档是这种感觉啊。
Okay, I promise. So this is what it's like to have a legend partner who likes to give pep talks, huh?
哼，这样吧，如果赫利亚输了，就必须抱着我的大腿叫一声克拉丽姐姐，不然我才不会把你带去瑞木。
How about this? If you lose, you have to cling to my leg and call me Coralie the Great. Otherwise, I'm not taking you to Rimu.
你以为我会和你一样吗？
You think I would act like you?
等等，克拉丽什么时候做过这种事？
Wait a minute. When has Coralie ever done that?
没什么，一些赫利亚学不会的生存技巧而已。走吧，我们还需要得到一张玉牌，时间可不多了。
Oh, I still have moment and shot from this. Yes, the Coralie that was, oh my god, it was so damn fun. It was Lantern against Shadows event from one of the versions. I think it was 10.6 chapter 2. Not sure. Ah, it's nothing. Just some survival skills Helia has not learned yet. Let's go. We still need to get one more Jade Plaque. And time's running out.
那就去琥珀街怎么样？一般来说，那里是狼丘最热闹的地方，遇到拥有资格的人概率也更大。
How about Amber Streets? That's the business place in Langchu, so our chances of finding someone with a plague are higher.
出发吧。
Yes, let's get going. 出发出发。
这是什么情况？
Oh, what's going on there? Wasn't Telema? We're missing still. We didn't saw Telema or
和
Sarah.
平最好了。
Oh my god.
接下来要逛街吗？还是去补觉？
Look at this. Back on Amber Streets.
会遇到什么有趣的事呢？
Oh, let's teleport. They look different. Yeah, let's... Yes, Songchu. Look at her. We already
还
saw
是熟悉的
Songchu's
琥珀街
sponsor.
啊。
Good old Amber Streets.
熟悉的可不止琥珀街呢。喏，
Not just Amber Streets that look familiar. Look over there.
求求你放过咱吧，咱真的什么都不知道啊！
Please let me go. I really don't know anything, I swear.
哼，你这骗子还敢抵赖！
You lying scum. Still trying to deny it?
今天我就要你好看！
They will make sure you learn the lesson. Whoa, 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 dude.
光天化日，你怎么打人？
How can you hit people in broad daylight?
哈？你又是谁啊？
Huh? Who are you?
你没事吧，松雀？
Don't you? Are you okay? It's okay.
你们认识咱？
Do I know you guys?
我
I...
原来是多管闲事儿的。去，这没你们的事儿。
So, you're just meddling, aren't you? Get lost. This is no concern of yours.
咱们不认识呢，咱都想起来了。你不就是那谁吗？咱俩前些日子还一起逛街来着。
Wait. Now I remember. We all went shopping together a while back.
嘿嘿，最近过得怎么样？咱瞅着好像清瘦了些，一会儿咱带你吃点好的补补。
How have you been? You're practically skin and bones. Let me treat you to a good meal and fatten you up a bit.
呀，你怎么也来了？咱们有好几年没见了吧？长这么高了，咱小时候还抱过你呢。
Gosh, it has been years since we saw each other last, hasn't it? Look at how much you have grown. I remember holding you when you were just a little kid.
你要不要对着我的锤子再说一次？
Wanna say that again to my hammer?
开个玩笑嘛，你这孩子生气还怪可爱的。
I'm only kidding. You're kinda cute when you are mad.
啊，对了，今年的10数战争你准备的怎么样？上一届你在场上大杀四方、所向披靡的英姿，咱可是念念不忘啊。
All right. How is your preparation for the Shus War going this year? I still remember how amazing you did in the last one. You were unstoppable.
其实我们还差一张玉牌。
Actually, we are still short on 1 Jade Plaque.
啊！你这样厉害的战士，如果不能参加10数战争，那多可惜呀！不过这车到山前必有路，保不准儿转头这玉牌就到了你口袋里呢。
It would be a real shame if a legendary fighter like you couldn't join the Shus War. But where there's a will, there's a way. Who knows? Maybe that plague will fall right into your lap.
你们几个真认识他？
Do you really know her? Yes.
是啊，松雀，究竟发生什么事了？
Of course we do. Songchu, what exactly is going on here?
还能发生什么？既然你们都认识他，这骗子能做什么事儿还不清楚吗？
If you all know her, you should have a pretty good idea of what this con artist is up to.
嗨，都是误会，误会。
This is all complete misunderstanding. Misunderstanding, I'm telling you.
什么误会？要不是你卖给我的破道具，我能搞砸精心准备的表演？哎，你们评评理，可怜我，好不容易在少爷面前得了个露脸的机会，就这样被他毁了。
A misunderstanding? If it were not for those shoddy tools you sold me, I wouldn't have bounced my meticulously planned performance. You guys judge for yourself. I finally got a chance to show off in front of my young master, and she ruined it.
哦，确认了，是我熟悉的松雀。
Well, it's confirmed. This is definitely the Songchu I know.
这怎么可能呢？那玩意儿可是咱从一位享誉安和的学者那里检查了很多遍才放心进的货。这么多老主顾都说没问题，怎么偏偏到了您这儿就倒霉啦？
How could that be possible? I got those items from a well-known scholar in Antares. I scrutinized them over countless times before I even entertained the idea of selling them. My regular customers have never had issues. So how come you are the only one who apparently got so unlucky?
该不会是您自个儿学艺不精吧？要不要咱教你几招戏法？放心，这回的学费都是最低价，就当咱让利交个朋友了。
Could it be that you are not skilled enough? How about I teach you a few tricks? Don't worry, their tuition fees, the lowest you will find around those parks. Consider it a favor to a potential friend.
啊，我学艺不精，我的表演连努特里斯克家的瑟利姆小姐都赞不绝口。 你凭什么质疑我？
Not skilled enough. My performances have earned prizes from such illustrious figures as Mr. Lema of the Nutricio family. Why you doubt my talents?
嗨，那种大家闺秀哪里见过这市井上的诸多把戏？没准儿咱给他随便胡诌个故事，他都能笑得前仰后合，拜倒在咱精湛的表演艺术之下。
A shattered lady like that probably has not seen half the tricks we pulled on the streets. I could make up the story for her, and she would be laughing her head off, totally in awe of my incredible performance.
没错，那位努什么科家的小姐，肯定就是她这个反应。
Exactly. That's 100% the way Miss whatever her name was would react, no doubts.
确实，小雀子你说的对。
Yeah, you're right. She used a short nickname.
小雀子，
这称呼是不是太暧昧了点儿？
哎，甭管怎么说，这表演艺术靠的是自身实力。要是人人都指着靠好用的道具成为戏法大师，岂不是砸了自个儿的饭碗
？Aren't you being a little bit too familiar? Anyway, performing arts are all about raw talents. If everyone relied on props to become a master of trickery, we would all be out of job. You
咱怎么了？咱说的都是推心置腹的经验之谈，一般人还不告诉他呢。所以，嘿嘿，要不要再买本松雀大师的戏法秘籍，包教包会，就算再笨也能成为大师。
What? I'm just giving some advice from the heart. I actually keep the stuff to myself. So how about it? Want to buy a copy of Master Songchu's trickery manual? I guarantee you will learn everything you need to know. Even if you are a bit dense, you will be a master in no time.
哦，你还想耍我？知道我为谁服务吗？知道我家少爷是谁吗？白吉少爷。只要他动下手指，你就别想在琥珀街上混了。
Still trying to con me? You even have an idea who I serve, Master Bai Ji. All he has to do is to snap his finger, and you would never be able to set foot on Amber Street again.
嗨，原来就他呀！白家少爷，咱最熟了。他可是专门请咱给他看过运势，印堂发黑，大凶之兆。只有咱能给他去祸消灾，他还得求着咱呢。
Him, Master Bai and I go way back. He once specifically requested for me to come and read his future. I have seen his face, all dark and full of bad omens. Only I can ward off his misfortune. He should be begging for me for help.
哇，骗到我们少爷头上了！这话你敢放少爷面前说吗？
You're even using my young master's name in your lies now. Would you dare say that in front of him?
得，那有什么不敢？咱要是怕了，咱给他当一辈子徒弟。再说了，你们那位白吉少爷什么都有，就算让咱骗又怎么啦？
Sure, why wouldn't I? By checking out, I will be his apprentice for life. Besides, Master Bai has every earthly possession a person could possibly desire. So I guess he wouldn't mind even if I pull a fast one on him.
白吉少爷，好几日没见您了。
Huh? Mr. Baiji, it's been
怎么这么不凑巧
so long I last time saw you.
几位，咱突然想起咱还煲着汤呢，真是不赶巧。
Well, unfortunate timing. I just remember I have got some soup steaming at home.
相逢一场也算有缘，咱们后会有期啦！
It was fate that caused our paths to cross, so I'm certain that we will meet again someday. Till then, take care. Bye-bye, Songchu. How unfortunate. Have a great meal.
这是玉牌，
Is this a jade plague?
看起来是真货。
Looks like the real deal.
白吉少爷，就是他。哎，那骗子呢？啊，想必听了白吉少爷的威名，抱头鼠窜了。少爷，他们几个跟那骗子也是一伙的，不能放过。
Master Baiji, it was here. Wait, where did that con artist go? She must have run off in fear after hearing Master Baiji's name. Master, those people are in cahoots with that con artist. We must punish them.
剩下的事情交给我处理吧。
Leave this matter to me.
可是少爷，
But Master,
组里的戏班正巧有人因为说错了话，管了不该管的事被辞退。我可以举荐你补这个空缺。
someone in our troop spoke out of turn and stuck their nose in things they shouldn't have. We have to let them go, and so there's an opening. I could put in a good word for you.
哦，谢谢白姬少爷，知遇之恩如同再造，不胜感激。
Oh my goodness! Thank you, Master Baiji. Your kindness is truly humbling. I will be forever grateful.
在下白吉，见过诸位，让各位无端卷进一场误会，实属失礼，还望各位谅宥。
I am Baiji. A pleasure to meet you all. I apologize for dragging you into this mess. I hope you will forgive me.
哦，你怎么知道这是误会？你一直躲在暗处偷看？
Oh, and how do you know this is a misunderstanding? Have you been spying on us this whole time?
了解一个人的品性，就不难推测出他们会做出怎样的事。同样，见到一个人做出的事，亦能知晓他的品性。
If you understand someone's nature, it's easy to predict how they will behave. Likewise, observing someone's behavior can give you insight into what type of person they are.
白吉先生很了解那位松雀吗？
You seem to know Songchu quite well.
只是出于种种机缘巧合，听说过松雀大师的些许事迹。他的确是位有趣的人。
It's just that, through various coincidences, I have heard some of Master Songchu's stories. She really is a fascinating individual.
我很早就听说过那位走街捕瓜的少女，那时她还不似如今这般伶牙俐齿，只能在琥珀街处处碰壁，走遍了街头巷尾，也没有卖出一个物件。
I first heard about a girl walking the streets and telling fortune long ago. Back then, she wasn't as sharp-tongued as she is now. She would burst her back, hustling on Amber Street, unable to sell a single item even after covering every corner.
可她依旧面带笑意，将所剩无几的食物分给了更小的孩子，手舞足蹈地告诉他们，一切都会好起来的，明日永远值得期待。
But through it all, the smile never left her face. She would share what meager scrap of food she had with their younger kids and tell them that everything would get better. Accompanied by animated gesture, she would assure them that tomorrow was something always worth looking forward.
虽不是我亲眼得见，但依旧让人感触颇深。
Although I did not witness it myself, merely hearing about it moved me.
看来你和松雀的渊源比我们想象的还要更久一些。
Seems like your connection with Songchu runs deeper than we thought.
看到各位手握玉牌，想必也是参加十数战争之人。如此一来，我们下次见面时便是敌人，到时还请各位不要手下留情。
If the Jade Plague you are holding is any indication, I presume you are also here for the Shus War. That means the next time we meet, we will be competitors. I would ask you not to hold back when that happens.
那你就不害怕我们三个现在将你团团围住，然后一把抢走你的玉牌？
Aren't you afraid of us? We could gang up on you and snatch your Jade Plague right now.
方才在下便说过，通过一个人的行为，便可关键他的心性。
As I mentioned earlier, you can tell a person's character by their actions.
为了自保也好，求得一个机会也罢，这些都尚在情理之中。如果你们能为素不相识的少女挺身而出，又怎么会是以抢夺为乐之人呢？
Whether it's out of self-preservation or simply to seize an opportunity, it's all within reason. You are willing to stand up for a stranger. You could not possibly be the type who would praise others of their belonging.
只是旁人未必没有这样的心思，诸位还是谨慎些。
Others might not come to the same conclusion, so be careful.
时候不早， 就不叨扰各位准备了，期待于赛场上再次相见。
It's getting late.
得，这下快把七术见个遍了，我就说是七术团建吧。哦，这会儿的树还是个烂大街的称号呢。
It's getting late. I will leave you to preparations. I look forward to meeting you again on the battlefield. Jeez, we're going to run into all 7 Shus? Well, maybe even more. I told you, these whole things feel like a team-building exercise for them. Oh, and I nearly forgot how the title of Shu is so common these days. So we also probably run in Ajita.
松雀还是那位市井气的松雀，埃及先生也依旧城府颇深。刚才的演员提到了瑟利姆，我们还差谁没见着，也没听说过。
Songchu is a streetwise hustler, and Mr. Baiji is as shrewd as ever. That actor mentioned Telema. Who else haven't we seen and heard of yet? Yes, Ajita.
阿基塔。
Speaking of the devil.
谁？
Who's there?
自从进入这里后，
Even since we got here, I feel like someone been watching us.
我还以为只有我有这种想法。
I thought it was just me.
受人欢迎还真是麻烦啊。
Being popular sure is a hassle.
会遇到什么有趣的事呢？
Look, say nice with us. Damn, it's kind of painful.
那是。
That's...
等一下，寻梦者，我来看看。
Hold on, Dreamseeker. Let me take a look.
没错，再靠近一点。
That's right. Just a little closer.
克拉丽，赫利亚。哼，这下应该。
Okay, this should.
等等，为什么你还在？
Wait, why are you still here? Jita, what are you up to?
奇怪，我的参数设置没错，配置也很规范，怎么突然不管用了？
Weird. My parameters are all in order, and the configuration is perfect. Why did it suddenly stop working?
阿基塔，这是你做的？
Ajita, did you do this? Oh my god, looking at Jita in person, on my wishing list is still Ajita and Chengchu.
哦，是啊，你似乎听说过我，很荣幸为你介绍我的新器用。不知为什么今天遇到了点小意外，以前绝不会有这种状况。
Yes, that's me. Seems like you have heard of me. It's an honor to introduce my latest gadgets to you. I'm only not sure why, but we're having some unexpected issues today. We have never had problems like this before.
不过这是它的首次运行，需要调试也在情理之中。
Then again, this is first run through, so some debugging is to be expected.
你和我了解的阿杰塔似乎有所不同。不过先回答我，你把我的同伴弄到哪里去了？
You're not quite the Ajita I know. We don't even know Ajita. But first, tell me, what did you do with my friends?
你要问这个，虽然可能已经不是问题的关键，但如果你真的想知道，
Is that what you know to know? It might not be the key issue anymore, but if you're dying to know,
当然在你们该去的地方。
they're right where you should go.
赫利亚，
我没事，不过这里是……
I'm okay, but this place is...
我早该知道这两球的物件个个不是省油的灯，我们应该多加防备的。
I should never known nothing in Langchu is simple. We should have been more cautious. Man, we are like bumping out pictures after picture.
别着急，任务途中状况频出，原本就是稀松平常之事。以不变应万变，总会找到出去的路。如果真的被逼入绝境，我们还有强行退出登陆这一最终手段。
No need to worry. Running into the unexpected mid-mission is pretty common. The key is to remain calm. We will find a way out. And if we are truly cornered, we always have an option to force quit at the last resort.
哇，跟着训练有素的 A 级女武神赫利亚，的确令人安心。
Whoa. You can always trust a well-trained air rank Valkyrie like Helia.
是吗？被你夸奖还真是难得。不过，即使我不说这些，你也可以沉稳应对的吧？可惜，克拉丽就是忍不住要发点牢骚。
Is that so? It's rare to hear a compliment from you, especially direct at me. But even if I didn't say this, you will handle things just fine, right? Too bad you just can't resist. Grumbling.
我只是帮你把牢骚说出来了而已。说正事，赫利亚，如果只靠你一个人对付他们，可以撑多久？
I'm just saying that you are thinking out loud. Anyway, back to business. If you had to fight them alone, how long could you hold out?
你想用寒武纪调查一下附近的情况？
Are you thinking of using the Cambrian to scout the area?
调试需要一点时间，仅靠我们2个人和源源不断的隐恶消耗下去，无论从什么角度看，都不是明智之举。
Yeah, but that's going to take a bit of time to set up. Relying on just us two, fend off an endless wave of shadows, force isn't smart by any stretch of the imagination.
你可真是喜欢给人出难题。不过，身为搭档的使命，不就是解决对方留给自己的难题吗？
You really do love throwing challenges at people, but isn't it a partner's duty to solve the problems left for them?
交给我吧。
Leave it to me.
别客气，惊喜来了。还真是没完没了。
Done. They just keep coming.
锁定目标，别走神了。
哎呀，
Oops. Oops. Wait.
嗯，
Which voice is this? Huh?
需要帮助吗，可爱的小朋友们？
Need some help, cuties? Which voice is it?
看到我是不是超级开心？
Ah, Vita, aren't you happy to see me?
Vita，是 Vita 吧？
Vita? Yeah, Vita, right?
这是你搞的鬼吗，维塔？
What is you doing, Vita?
瞧瞧，你们的前辈都把你们2个教坏了，真是的。让我猜猜看，该不会新天命的入学第一课就是小心那位叫 Vita 的女人吧？
Oh, she has this Salt Snow City outfit. Oh, it gives such a nostalgia. Goodness gracious. Your senpais have really corrupted you two. Let me guess, the first lesson at the new Chiksal is beware of the woman named Vita.
你说对了，我们的教科书封面上就写着不要相信维塔，还是浮华前辈亲笔题字，希尔前辈画的插图。
Correct. It's written right on the corner of our textbook. In Fuhua Senpai's handwriting with illustration by Sele Senpai.
那还真是荣幸啊！看到大家都这样想念我，我感动的都快要哭了。
Wow, I'm so honored. Everyone missing me so much. It's nearly enough to bring a tear to my eye.
可是，你不是被拉黑了吗？为什么会出现在这里？
Were not you blacklisted? Or are you even here?
是啊，不过呀，被拉黑了大号就换小号上，这不是常识吗？没有什么能难倒无所不能的 Vita。
Oh, yeah, I was. But when your main account gets banned, common sense tells you just to switch to side account. Nothing too hard for the all-powerful Vita.
当然了，还是要尽可能限制力量的使用，不然万一被那位小心眼的神察觉到，恐怕我辛辛苦苦捏的小号也要灰飞烟灭了。
Of course, I still need to limit my power usage. If that pretty little god notices, my hard-earned side account might be toasted as well.
那根呆毛
That hair turf.
你注意到了，真开心。其实我也很喜欢这个造型呢，但穿黑色内身的时候就会显得有点傻里傻气。为了维持我职场丽人的精致形象，不得不用大量发胶。
Wow, you notice? I'm so happy. I really like this look too, but when I wear black, it makes me look a bit silly. To maintain my chic office lady image, I practically have to use entire barrels of hair gel.
不好意思，我对这个话题没兴趣。如果不是你搞的鬼，就告诉我们这里究竟是什么地方，是发生了什么故障吗？有什么办法能出去？
Sorry, but we are not overly interested in that. If this isn't your doing, then tell us. Where are we? What malfunctioning? And how do we get out of here?
这感觉还真是似曾相识呢。
This all feels so familiar.
你们摸不着头脑，有一堆问题想知道答案，却又对我无可奈何的模样，简直跟你们的前辈如出一辙嘛。
The way you are both confused and loaded with questions, yet totally helpless against me. Just like your senpais.
哦，你说错了，与沉稳善良的前辈们完全不同。我们两个特别容易冲动，最喜欢背后给人来一锤子。
Oh, you got it all wrong. Unlike our calm and kind senpais, the two of us are pretty hot-heated. We love nothing more than making people upside their head.
是吗？那你们需要跟前辈学习的地方还有很多哦。
You said so. Looks like you still got a lot to learn from your senpais.
喂，赫利亚，
This is so fun. Hey, Leah. She glances at her companion and quickly got a response.
这里的确古怪，我也难以相信 Vita， 但他的确是我们之中最了解整个系统的人。
Yeah, there's definitely something strange going on here. I find it hard to trust Vita, but she knows the system much better than either of us.
至少我们现在和维塔还没有完全的利益冲突。即使真的被他骗去了不知道什么地方，
You don't have any conflict of interest with Vita, at least not for the time being. Even if she does trick us and lead us who knows where,
我们两个也会一起找到重新来过的路。
we will just find our way back together.
喂，我说两位小朋友，丽塔姐姐完全听得见哦。
Hey, I can hear you crystal clear, you know?
因为我们就是说给你听的。
Good, because we want you to hear us.
看得出你们还是不太信任我呢，只是你们也没有别的办法呀。
I can tell you don't quite trust me, but what other options do you have?
赫利亚，等出去以后，别拦着我跟他打一架。
Hey Leah, when we get out of here, remind me to give her a serious thrashing.
瞧瞧，克拉丽，你和德丽莎主教一样，都是小小的，却很有志气呢。我最喜欢你们这一点了，所以一会儿可要好好保护维塔姐姐哦。
Oh, look at that. Coralie, you're just like Overseer Teresa. Small but spunky. That's what I love about you. Be sure to protect your big sis Vita later, okay? Are we still there? To be honest, it feels like we will switch
注意到这些奇
to
怪的光幕了吗？
those weird light
请不要
curtains.
碰到哦。
Be careful to not touch them.
走吧，赫利亚，我会仔细盯着他。
Light curtain evasion light. What? Let's go.
是吗？可不要让我受伤了哦。
Better not to get hurt.
快躲开！
Get out of the way.
快收
Sis.
下吧，我可真贴心。
I guess I can just jump.
看来这一路阻碍重重呢。这可不够。
Also wait. You can also skip the gameplay, but I think it's fine. New gameplay always exciting. I think we can also break through it.
冲过去吧。
Shot through.
什么？
What? Oh
还
my
有别
god.
的办法吗？
Is there any other
那他们
way?
通往哪里？
至少让你们不会倒在这里。
At least it won't leave you get stuck.
看呀，那就是触碰光幕的下场，很可怕吧？
你
What,
没说
what
光幕
will
会
happen
动
if you touch them? Scary.
交给我，
Give it to me, huh?
克拉丽，小心！
Early, look out.
可真难缠。
Ah, what a
不
pain.
想同归于尽就跑快点
You
哦。
don't want to go down together. Better pick up the pace. Oh, yo.
可以呀，和我想象中
Not
不一样呢。
Not what I
你
expected.
想象的什么？算了，
What are you
我不想
expecting?
听。
Never mind. I don't want to know. That's a challenging.
做的不错嘛，快用
Nice
钩
job.
把跳
Use
过
the
去吧。
grappling hook to jump across.
真惊险呀！
That was
幸好我
close.
的教学还
Good
不错。
things my lesson apparently made an impact.
哦，这是跳，这是跑，去战胜精英怪吧。
Oh, this is just jump and run.
你跟着 Bronia 老师做的游戏也是这样吗？
This game you made Bronya with Bronya Sensei. That's not true. I'm not that far in reading that fast. Ah, minus 100. 1,000, I mean. Quite a lot. Sadly, we cannot sprint like with Senna.
光幕在下降，
The light screen
不
is
想被
coming
砸
down.
到，就快点跑到低一点
If
的
you
地
don't
方吧
want。to get squashed, you better start descending.
克拉丽，你别担心，
Don't
天
worry,
塌下来
Kali.
有赫
If
利
the
亚
sky
士兵着
falls, Haley will be the
我
one
还想不到比这更可
that
怕的事
first. First.
是
I
吗？
cannot think scary
这
of
些光
that.
球都是我的帮助呀。
Do all of this light balls. What? Did I did that mistake?
知道你们现在像什么吗？
知道我
No.
了，不想知道。
Who you remind me of?
就像两只追着胡萝卜跑
Of
的
the
小
little
兔
bunny is
子。
chasing after a carrot. So cute. Yeah, I think we have.
传送门被摧
The
毁
portal
了，
has been destroyed.
应该还有其他通路，
There
回头
must be
看看。
another way.
挺聪明嘛。
Smart thinking.
这么多阻碍，
There's so many obstacles.
你们动作快一点啦！
You better hurry.
凭这些根本无
There's
法完
no way you
成。
can make it through this.
光幕快追上来了，Vita，还有其他方法吗？
Finish catching up.
这时候想到维塔姐姐啦。
快来不及了！
Running out of time.
好麻烦呀！为什
I
么
can
不能
solving
安
those
静的解
problems
决
be
问题
nice
呢？
and easy.
注意避让哦！
Watch out. Oh my god.
好了，趁着没引起注意，
Okay,
快
now
走
it's
吧
your chance. It's good before everyone notices.
哇，这么折腾，
Oh wow,
乔
after
竟然
all
还
that
在。
chaos, the bridge is still
你要是
intact.
想游过去，我也不介
If
意
you。want to swim across, don't stop you. Oh,
喂，门已经开了，
and the door
我
is
就在上面
open.
等着你们哦。
We'll be waiting for you at the
我们
top.
被怪物缠住了，倒计时，时
Yeah.
间到。
先把他们揍一顿再说。
And Sigurd, first thing we have to be the palm. Oh my god,
虎头生
two new words in these sentences. How unfortunate is this?
要是希
If
尔和
Celia
福
and
华
Fuhua
在，
were here, those monsters would be taking a dirt nap in one time.
目标，你们作为他们的后辈，就不能动作
You're
快
either
一点吗？引起不必要的注
Protest,
意
can
就
you
不
move
好
it
啦。
quicker? Want to drop any
如果
unwanted
你少说
attention?
两句也不是不行。
Receiving that
你会喜欢的。
yaps
我
of
明明是
yours.
在激励你们呀。
It's motivating you.
我身边
Besides,
可
I
是
have
有两
got
个手拿巨剑的大家
two
伙，
arcling
多可怕
dudes
呀！
with great
你们可
swords
要
next
动
to
作
me.
快一点，好来帮助
You
我
really
呀。
better hurry up and help me out.
别客气。
Damn, this trash talk.
引擎，
Oh, no, trash talk.
看来我还是被发现了。
Oh no, looks like I have been caught. What?
真是个小淘气呢，
You little troublemaker.
居然这样欺负柔弱的女孩子。我明明最讨厌争斗了呀。
Hate fighting the most. This is her patch, by the way. This is where she becomes playable.
任性的神明啊！
Oh,
该说
capricious
你
you
敏
are.
锐还是愚钝
Do
呢
I？call you sharp
嘛
or just
既然已
stupid?
被你察
But
觉，
since you have noticed,
索性
might
就
as
让
well
我
let
痛痛
me
快
have
快
my
任
fun.
性一场，就像你最喜欢做的那样，
Just like you always love to do, right?
会有些痛哦。
Okay, so this is also the
会有些痛哦。
okay. I'm definitely way too weak here. So this is
好险！
chapter of Vita, playable Vita. So no wonder we have her here.
真没意思。
Ah, how boring.
你要不要猜猜看？
Wanna
你最
take a
喜欢
guess
什么？
at what I love the most?
当然是在背后捅刀子了。
Stabbing people in the back, of course.
你最好小心一点啦，
So you better watch out.
真一晚
She admitted this.
会有些痛哦。嘿，嘿哈，好呀，下次拜托来点新
Good
花样
grief.
吧。
At least show me something new next time.
这可一点都不新鲜呀。
This isn't exciting
真
at
一晚
all. We're summoning the big robot
到
here.
此为止吧。
That's enough.
下次要
Next
让我
time,
更开心点
make
哦。
sure to entertain me more,
耶拉小姐，
Miss Layla. So she actually got caught.
呀，你们终于来啦！
Ah, you finally made it.
这是怎么回事？高塔马上就要崩塌了。
What's going on? The tower is about to collapse.
别害怕嘛，Vita 姐姐不过是用最帅气的方式帮你们摆平了一切。出了我身边的那道门，你们就能和寻梦者团聚了。
Don't be scared. I merely took care of everything in the coolest way possible. Get out through the door next to me, and you will be reunited with Dreamseeker.
唉，不过嘛，在此之前，有个噩耗必须告诉你们两个。
But before that, I have some bad news for you both.
赫利亚，克拉丽，对不起，Vita姐姐只能陪伴你们到这里。接下来的路，就交给你们自己走下去了。
Helia, Coralie, I'm sorry, but this is as far as I can go with you. From here on out, you will have to walk this path without me.
哦，看来你的小号也要被拉黑了，恭喜你，刷新了自己大号的最快被拉黑记录。
Oh, looks like your backup account getting banned too. Congrats, you managed to get booted even faster than you did with your main account.
现在可以认真回答我们了吧，Vita？这里究竟是什么地方？我们为什么会被带到这里来？这也是那位火星神的手笔吗？
No, can you give us an honest answer? Where exactly are we? Why were we brought here? Was this another trick by the Martians gods?
你的答案的确很有想象力，只是你似乎忘记考虑了一点。
Your imagination is impressive, but you're missing one key point.
为什么寻梦者不会被丢到这里呢？
Why wasn't Dreamseeker thrown in here too?
因为你是不同的。
Because you are unique, perhaps?
可是，无论从哪里来看，你和他们都没什么不同啊。
Look how many pictures they are like throwing at us. What is this? Someone likes drawing here. But no matter how I look at it, it doesn't seem any different from them.
你在做什么？
What are you doing?
别紧张，我只是想仔细分析你。我身为廊丘的头号天才学者（括号自封括号完），制作器用无数。 可从未见过你这般情况。
Don't be so nervous. I just want to analyze you. As the most erudite scholar in all of Langchu, albeit self-proclaimed, I have crafted countless gadgets, but I have never seen a case like yours.
今日你出现在我眼前，也算天赐良机。等我将你解析完毕，列为收藏，你我共同在研究的路途上缔造奇迹。 这不是双赢吗？
You showing up like this is a golden opportunity. Once I have finished analyzing you and added you to my collection, we will create a miracle together in the field of research. Isn't that a win for all of us?
我没听出我赢在哪里。快把克拉丽和赫利亚，等等，阿杰塔，别靠这么近。
I don't see how it's a win for me. Just return Coralie and Helia to me. Wait, Ajita, don't get so close.
叫我阿杰塔博士，你知道吗？我的器用从来没有出现过预料之外的报错。既然我没有问题，那一定就是你的问题了。
Call me Dr. Ajita. You know, none of my gadgets have ever encountered an unexpected error. If there's no issue on my end, then the problem must be within you.
不过在那之前，我想更仔细地观察一下你。可以把你的衣服脱掉吗？
But before we get to that, I would like to take a closer look at you. Could you take your clothes off?
不可以，
Absolutely not.
阿杰塔，你先把我的同伴找回来，我们再谈其他事。
Ajita, find my companions first, and then we can talk.
是啊，你的同伴。按理说，你们现在应该在一起等待着注定的命运，可偏偏出现了你这个意外，而且解析结果也没有任何异常。
Oh yes, your companions. Technically speaking, you all should be awaiting your destined fate together. But then you came along like a complete anomaly. The only thing is, none of my analysis is showing any anomalies.
你究竟是谁呢？
So, who are you really?
啊，算了，既然重启可以解决9成9的问题，不如再试一次看看。万一你只是个意外呢？
Whatever. A reboot solved 99% of issues, so let's just try again. Maybe you're just a fluke.
要是顺利的话，
If it works, then...
恐怕要让你失望了。
Looks like you're out of luck.
你的计划好像落空了呢。
Your plan is not working this time.
连你们也……
What? Even you two?
克拉丽、赫利亚，你们没事吧？
Coralie, Helia, are you alright?
哦，没什么，只是托他的福，差一点就要离开这个世界而已。
Ah, we're alright. We barely managed to stay in this world, thanks to her.
阿杰塔，这到底是什么工具？什么原理？
Ajita, what exactly is this device? How does it work?
一个心血来潮的器用而已。至于其中的原理，更是没有解释的必要。人们需要的是能用的工具，而不是漂亮的工具说明书。
Just a little gadget I whipped up. As for how it works, there's no need to explain. Tools should work without having to resort to convoluted instructions manuals.
换句话说， 任何需要知识积累或是繁杂说明才能使用的工具，都无不透露着制作者的傲慢。所以，凡是经由我之手制造的产品，无人不夸赞它的便利。
Every tool that requires expensive prior knowledge or complex instruction to use only reflects the arrogance of its creator. That's why everything I made is praised for its simplicity and user-friendliness.
想将我们扔出世界却没有成功，你的工具好像也算不上能用吧？
You tried to toss us out of this world, but it didn't work, did it? Seems this tool of yours isn't too useful after all.
算了，只要我的器用还能继续使用，就算遇到预期之外的状况，也没必要大惊小怪吧。
Whatever. As long as my gadgets keep running, there's no need to freak out over the occasional hiccup.
能跑的代码就不要去做任何改动，哪怕并不明白它为什么能跑，这是每一位实用主义至上的学者的座右铭。
If the code runs, don't mess with it. Even if you don't know why it's running. That's the motto of every practical scholar.
你还挺擅长自我安慰。
You are pretty good at consoling yourself.
哦，那并不是我的长处。我的自信与底气源于过去的器用给这座城市带来的便利。
Oh, that's not where my confidence originates. That comes from how much my gadgets have improved this city through the years.
作为廊丘的学者，我只管为人们的一切需求继续创造令人赞叹的新工具。
As a scholar of Langchu, my only concern is creating impressive new tools to meet people's needs.
所以，
So,
来做个交易吧。
how about we make a deal? I think Ajita here is interesting. Dr. Ajita.
可即便如此，这也太欠考虑了吧？
Even so, this still seems rather reckless.
啊？怎么会呢？我可是相当关心你可爱的后辈呢，不然我也不会特意开了小号去帮他们呀。
Come on now. I care a whole bunch about those two cuties. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered making a new account, all to help them.
是吗？你只是想试验一下自己有没有被完全封禁，顺便挑衅一下那位神明吧？
Is that so? Or were you just testing the limit of your ban while also taunting that goddess?
哎呀，你可真是越来越了解我了。既然这两种目的又不冲突，何必说的那么直白，让孩子们伤心呢？
I see. Oh my, you're getting to know me quite well. Listen, neither of our goals clash with each other, so why be so surprised and upset there, kiddos?
可是结果很显然，他在密切地注视你的一举一动。从今以后，无论你想做些什么，都只会更加困难。
It's obvious. They are watching your every move, more closely than ever. Whatever you're trying to do, it's going to be more difficult from here out.
只要不使用太多力量留下痕迹，总是能找到空子钻的。你瞧，我们俩不就好好站在这里吗？
As long as I don't leave too much of a trace, there are always loopholes to exploit. We are both still standing, aren't we?
但在他的监视下，你只能成为一个旁观者。
But under their watch, you will always be nothing more than a spectator.
哎呀，他们就是习惯了高高在上，完全无法忍受自己的代理人终有一日不再是自己的附庸。
Hey, they are so used to their lowly thrones and can't stand it when their representatives stop being their puppets.
要不还是像咱给瑟利姆大人当宠物时最擅长的那样，求求他高抬贵手，哭着承诺再也不会阻碍这些可笑的把戏。你觉得怎么样？
Or maybe we should take a page from when I was Lady Selema's pet and just begged them to get easy on us. Shed a few tears and promise her not to interfere with their silly games anymore. What do you think?
我觉得不怎么样啊，就没有别的办法了吗？我的松雀大师。
I don't think that's such a great idea. Can't we come up with something else?
真拿你没办法，那就让咱为您算上一卦。呀，大吉大利，大吉大利呀！
You are a tough one to please. How about this? Let me read your fortune. Fortune smile upon you. Fortune smile upon you.
就在他快要得偿所愿时，将整个系统炸上天吧！
When they're just about to get what they want, we will blow the whole system sky high.
你看，还有什么比花火更适合迎接美梦成真的时刻呢？你觉得呢？
And the music on top of it. Holy moly. So this is the moment where I don't know. Yeah, it's Sparkle. For whatever reason, Sparkle doing on Earth. Is Sparkle really originates from Earth? Like, she's from Starrel, but we met her in Starrel way back, like couple of years later. Maybe because like Wild is right now is still on Earth, right? And do Wild even remember Sparkle? Like, what's she doing here? Oh my god! It's Sparkle. Okay. So it was enough of rambling about Sparkle. What do you think?
的确是一种诙谐的结尾，我会作为备选方案之一好好考虑。
There's an undeniable comedic touch in that ending. I will consider it one of my backup plans.
哦，可以啊 ，Vita。没想到你对喜剧还挺挑剔。要不说说对我刚才那场表演的评价？你去给他们当保姆，我只能在这里对着面具说话，好可怜的花火啊！
Whoa, Vita, didn't know you were so discerning about comedy. Want to share your thoughts on my performance earlier? You're off babysitting those kids, and I'm stuck here talking to a mask. Poor little old me. And with Sparkle, oh my god, we have Sparkle and Baiji. We are not able to escape the imitation of other people.
花火小姐的表演的确称得上精彩绝伦，只是
Your performance was magnificent. It's just that.
为什么最后的松雀一角感觉和印象里不大一样呢？
Why did the last character, Songchue, seem a bit off from how I remember her?
谁让他们只存在于你给我讲的故事里呢？我说，要不要让我也跟他们玩上一把？我保证不会让你失望。
Oh, who can say? They only exist in those stories you told me. How about letting me have some fun with them too? I promise I won't disappoint you.
那可不行，美味的食物就要自己独享，这才最符合我们的作风，对不对？
Now can do. Delicious food is meant to be savored alone. That's more our style, isn't it?
让我猜猜看，故事现在讲到哪儿啦？啊，又到了我最喜欢的马戏团环节。
Let me guess. Where is the story now? we're all at my favorite part, the circus.
蓝眼睛的狗咬断了自己的项圈，绿皮肤的蛇贪婪地垂涎着狗嘴里的苹果，而钟楼上的猫咪将一切看在眼里，用它毛茸茸的小爪子拨动表盘，结果
The blue-eyed dog bites through its collar. The green-skinned snaky greedily eyes the apple in the dark mounds, and the cat in the clock tower watches it all, using its fluffy little paw to move the clock hands, and then
把所有人都拉上了开往深渊的列车。
drag everyone in the train, brought for the abyss.
是呀，神奇刚愎自用，行者自我感动，骗子钻营角力，智者欺世盗名，而愚者
This is such a chaotic duo. This is so wrong. That's right, gods are arrogant. Travelers are self-righteous. Tricksters manipulate for personal gains. Wise ones deceive the world, and fools
而愚者嘲弄一切，自得其乐。
fools mock everything and find joy in it all.
那位火星的神明越是着急想要阻止我，就越说明我走在正确的方向上。我是不是该对这位任性又好懂的神明真诚地说声谢谢？
The more that my Thean goddess tries to stop me, the more it proves I'm on the right track. Perhaps I owe that willful yet predictable goddess a thank you.
想玩得开心，就得把握好登场时机。我说的没错吧？
To have a good time, you have got to make a grand entrance at the right moment. Isn't that right?
那当然了，可爱的花火妹妹，在独属我的舞台到来前，我们还有足够的时间去寻欢作乐呢。
Oh, of course, my dear Sparkle. We have plenty of time to enjoy ourselves before my stage is ready. Oh my god! I don't wanna Vita go more in that crazy direction. Stop, Vita! Stop!
不过让我猜猜，你这次前来更重要的目标是我，对不
But
对？
let me guess. You're here because of me, aren't you?
答对啦，江江，拿去吧，就当是补上之前的见面礼。既然你也是个爱玩的人，这些面具应该会很合适。
Right on the money! Ta-da! Take this. Consider it a belated welcome gift. Since you enjoy fooling around too, this mask should be just the ticket.
啊，有这么多呢！该不会此时此刻正有群人像没头苍蝇一样疯狂地找面具吧？
Ah, that many? There's probably a bunch of people running around right now like headless chickens, looking for those masks.
是吗？谁知道呢？我拿走的时候，他们也没说不行呀。
Who knows? They didn't say anything when I took them.
这么有趣的来历，我得好好珍惜它们呢。
Hey, they certainly have an interesting backstory. I will accept them gladly.
小可爱，你的邀请我收下了。
I accept your invitation, sweetie.
果然，我们很聊得来呢。那么，接下来就是愚者的时间了。
This is so wrong. This is not right. Oh, I don't wanna go. I don't want that Vita go through this. Oh my god, Vita, please. I want be a little bit more reasonable. Please. Even the love of elation could not issue through space and time forever. But before it faded, it did affect the atmosphere and the broader existence which contained it. As a result, the impending future took a turn that could only be called unexpected. Through pinning the blame on a certain doctor's mistakes might be a more realistic conclusion. Amber Street, Day 2.
阿杰塔在哪儿？我现在就要砸了他的招牌。
Where's Ajita? I'm going to smack her shop sign to smithereens.
克拉丽，就算你现在砸掉他的招牌，也还是要参加预选赛。
Coralie, even if you break her sign, you still have to take part in the preliminaries.
我知道，所以才更要砸，就当是赛前的热身运动。他说他的弃用能保证我们在预选赛抽签时抽到最适合自己的对手，可结果呢？
That's exactly why I want to smash it, as a warm-up before the match. She said her gadget would ensure that we drew the most suitable opponent in preliminaries, and look at what happened, they drew each other.
幸好赫利亚的对手不是七术中的任何一位，至少从外表上看，他委婉点讲，看起来挺弱。
Good thing Helia's opponent isn't one of the 7 Shus. At least from the looks of it, to put it mildly, seems pretty weak.
无论如何，我都会全力迎战这位。
Whenever happens, I will fight with everything I have got against.
抱歉，我不记得他的名字了。
What?
那位先生，
What was he called again?
听听，你都不记得他叫什么了？哎，为什么偏偏是我打夺冠热门沙弗莱啊？
See, you don't even remember his name. Why did I have to draw Shafra, the tournament favorite?
如果你实在不想打，不如现在退出系统，重新连接试试。说不定等你回来的时候，就可以像德丽莎主教和幽兰戴尔前辈一样，直接去往瑞木了呢。
If you really don't want to fight, how about logging out of the system and reconnecting? Maybe by the time you are back, you will be sent to Rimu, just like Overseer Teresa and Senpai.
那我就会因此错过实数战争。
But then I will miss the 10 Shus War.
可我们的目的不是去瑞木吗？参加比赛只是手段吧。
Our goal is to get to Ruimo, isn't it? Entering the competition is just means to an end.
反正我不要重开，还没打就独当，好丢脸。
No way I'm reconnecting. The starting before even trying. How embarrassing is that?
我好像开始相信，这的确是最适合你的对手了。
I'm starting to think she's the perfect opponent for you.
不过，我也理解你为什么反应这么大。换作是我，只会更焦虑。哪怕沙弗莱现在还是灯组织的新人。
But I get why you're freaking out. I would be even more anxious if I were in your shoes, even if Chafra is still new to the Lantern Organization.
毕竟在寻梦者那段预知梦里，我们和沙弗莱产生过冲突。要不是白吉出手，我们早就被他一个人揍趴下了。
After all, we did crash with her in that premonition from Dreamseeker. If Baiji has not stepped in, she would have beaten us both to a pulp.
其实，在白吉先生出手之前，是希娜用极大的代价拖延了时间，甚至在和沙弗莱的决力中占了上风。
Actually, before Mr. Baiji intervened, it was Sen who managed to buy us time, at great personal cost. She even got the upper hand against Chavra.
寻梦者，在我们面前说起希纳迪亚的时候，你不需要有任何顾虑。
Dreamseeker, no need to hold back when you talk about Senadia in front of us.
虽说主教和前辈们对这件事态度谨慎，但说心里话，我和克拉丽更愿意相信你的直觉。
Though the Overseer and the others are cautious about this matter, honestly, Coraline and I, we would rather trust your instincts.
赫利亚、克拉丽，谢谢你们。
Ilya, Coralie, thank you.
客气什么？ 再怎么说，我们也是共同经历了那么多次考验的伙伴。
Lose up, would you? We have been through enough to dispense with the formalities.
而且，你们就不好奇吗？假如希纳迪亚真实存在，又是谁刻意抹除了所有人关于他的记忆，乃至留存在系统中的历史记录？
Plus, aren't you curious? If Xanadier does not exist, then who erased everyone's memories of her and wiped all traces of her from system's data cache?
我只知道一个有能力这样做的人，可惜他现在正在睡觉，哪怕醒着也不会做这么无聊的事。
I know one person capable of that. Unfortunately, she's asleep now, and even if she was awake, she would have not bothered herself with something so trivial.
话题好像扯远了，反正一个参赛者最多可以带2位亲友团去瑞木。只要我赢了，克拉丽就可以心无旁骛的战斗，输了也不要紧。
We're getting off topic. Anyway, a contestant can bring 2 friends to Ruimu. So if I win, Coralie can focus on her match without any distractions. Even if she loses, it's no big deal.
不是，怎么还没打就人输呢？
Hey, what's up with all the negativity? The fight haven't even started yet.
实数战争中死伤者频出，还请各位不要轻敌。
The Shus War is known for its high body count. Please, don't take this lightly.
抱歉，是我不该无端加入3位的对谈。
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your conversation.
会这么好心来提醒其他参赛选手注意安全，白少爷还真是心善。上次不是说下次见面就是敌人了吗？
It's awfully kind of you to remind us of safety, Mr. Bai. So casual, Coralie. Weren't you saying last time that the next time we meet, we would be enemies?
我只是不希望看到任何无谓的伤亡。
I simply don't want to see unnecessary loss of life.
这么说来，之前阿杰塔跟踪我们的时候，白姬也提醒过我们。
Now that you mention it, last time Ajita was telling us, Baiji did give us a heads up.
徐梦哲，你还记得100年后的他总是一副咳得快死的样子吗？
Imsika, do you remember how he looked 100 years from now? He was coughing his lungs out constantly.
确实，没想到他年轻的时候这么细密。
True, I didn't expect his younger self to be so conscious of his health.
难道这就是物极必反？
Could this be the pendulum swinging the other way?
各位不必多虑，只是性命攸关之事，并非儿戏，小心谨慎些总不会错。上次并未详谈，不过想必各位也是为永生的愿望而参赛吧。
No need to overthink it. Matters of life and death are now laughing matters. Better safe than sorry. We didn't get to talk much last time, but I assure you are all here for the promise of immortality.
追求延命之法是人之常情，不瞒各位，在下正是为此而来。
Seeking ways to extend one's life is only natural. I won't hide it. That's why I'm here.
我自幼体弱多病，如今也是借助术的力量，才勉强得以健康之躯。
I have been faint and sickly since childhood. Even now, it's only with the power of the Shus that I manage to maintain the semblance of a healthy body.
还请各位多加小心，不要因小失大，在比赛中丢了性命。
I urge you all to be careful. Don't take unnecessary risk that might cost you your lives.
毕竟，这场实数战争以及主办方的那位先生，并不简单。
After all, this Shus War and the gentlemen from the organizers, they are far from simple affairs.
他是在让我们小心利托斯特。他们原来是这么不对付的关系吗？
Is he telling us to be wary of Litost? I didn't realize they distrusted each other that much.
那我们就此告辞了。感谢你的忠告，白姬先生。
Well, we ought to get going. Thanks for the warning, Mr. Baiji. After the conversation, the man fell into a long and hard contemplation on what he heard randomly. Who can one be the master of his or her own fate? Fate is bound to the chaotic and unpredictable, even if it rests quietly in one's palm for now. It's readying for another leap, which might take one up to the heavens or plunge one down the abyss. For him, there was never a choice.
惜命吗？
Conscious about my health.
你等等我嘛，我跑不动了，哥。哥哥，
What was that? Are we entering some sad backstory? Three years ago?
哥哥，你醒啦？
Brother? From the look of it, looks like that we are entering a Baiji's backstory, and it probably will be somewhat longer, and I don't want to interrupt it in the midst, so I will end the episode 2 here, which will probably mean that the episode 3 will be quite longer than usual. Definitely be the thing with Vita and stuff, and Sparkle. It's going in the direction that I do not want it going. Like, I don't want Vita becoming more crazy. Right now, how she is fine. She's like a little bit mocking, but still she's very, like, she's not too crazy, right? And no teaming up with Sparkle. And speaking of Sparkle, why is she here? How is Sparkle's origin Earth? There's no way that's true. We will see more about Sparkle, but I think it will be a next patch, 7.9. So with that, thank you for watching, listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in the episode 3.